Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Rohan Lawrence, and I am here for the July 5th edition of the Smackdown review. Now, I know I'm seriously late, so late for the fact that actually tonight is Monday Night Raw, and it shows in about, according to my clock, an hour and a half. I've been busy doing a couple things, aka I was lazy. I apologize. I will be quicker next time. So, I apologize, and let's get on with this review. Okay then, Smackdown. Let's see, where do we begin? Ah, yes. Smackdown begins with a special appearance from the Second City Saint, CM Punk. CM Punk comes out, says how, if he was John Cena, he'd talk about how, July 4th is, great about, hustle, loyalty, and respect. And he says, well, fortunately, thank God for you guys, I'm not John Cena. I'm CM Punk. And CM Punk basically talks about how he believes that how he loves 4th of July because it's about rebellion, basically. And we talk about rebellion. Who else to talk about than CM Punk? He talks about how, whenever somebody tells him to do something, he'll do the exact opposite. And he talks about how he has two goals in mind. One, to hold Brock Lesnar accountable for that F5 that he received on Monday Night Raw, and 2, to win the Money in the Bank. But before CM Punk can finish, he's interrupted by the World Heavyweight Champion, Alberto Del Rio, who claims that USA is, well, pathetic and all the typical heel stuff, how on the 4th of July they spend the holiday stuffing their faces, getting fatter, all that crap, how they chant USA, USA, and then Punk responds with the fact that, well, don't get mad because, they saw through your phoniness. I mean, like, you try to go on about how great USA is, they just saw through you. And, once again, Punk cutting a great promo saying how Alberto Del Rio was just mad that, like he said, they saw through him. This escalates quickly into the fact where Teddy Long has to come out and announce the main event will be CM Punk versus Alberto Del Rio. Now, let's move on. First match of the night, we've got the Usos versus Team Rhodes Scholars. Nothing really special here, although there was the biggest highlight of this match, definitely the Usos hitting their new finishing tag team maneuver by the looks of it, with that stereo slam. That was just amazing. Unfortunately for, Damien Sandow, he felt the receiving end of it. After the match, the Shield come out and cut this awesome promo. Just a straight intimidating promo. Talk about how, oh, you guys think you may have us? So no. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back stronger. We're just gonna put you in their place. I love the Shield. Promo was quick, and in an era where promos being cut now tend to just have nothing to do with what they're actually intended to do, the Shield were definitely a delight. Quick to the point. They said, we're here. You think you beat us, but, we're not going to lose, and we're going to put you in your place. Simple as that. Quick, intimidating, and the Shield once again deliver. I can't wait for that. Once again, I'm disappointed that their tag team matches on the pre-show, but hopefully we'll get to see a little bit better of that. Now, the second match. The second match was a Divas match with Caitlyn versus Alicia Fox, where I'm glad they're actually, putting on the Divas. Like, seriously, guys, have you noticed this? There's been at least 3 Divas matches in a row, counting SmackDown and Raw. Seriously, there was one on this Raw, the last Raw, one on last SmackDown, and, oh my God, the Divas division, there could be hope, guys, there could be hope. Anyway, match wasn't anything. It was a pretty solid match. Wasn't exactly the greatest thing. During the match, AJ Lee comes out and pretty much costs Caitlyn the match. Alicia Fox, I apologize, wins with the roll-up, and it escalates to the fact that AJ has to run away from Caitlyn because she's chasing after her. This leads to a funny backstage segment with AJ and Big E Langston. Oh man, I gotta say, AJ is definitely just getting better on the mic and everything. It's just like, her presence is definitely better. Of course, she's supposed to be a chicken heel, but I found it hilarious, honestly. Big E's just like, I feel bad for Big E, like the stuff he has to go through, shit he has to go through. Oh, poor Big E. Anyway, can't wait for that match. Money in the Bank, as you all know, is fast approaching, and we're going to see the rematch of Caitlyn versus AJ. It should be something to see. Their match at Payback was good, so let's see where that leads. Third match was Randy Orton versus Christian. In my opinion, this was my favorite match. As you guys know, Christian and Orton have had a rivalry before for the World Heavyweight Championship, and their chemistry together in that ring definitely showed it. It was a great match, honestly. Highlights of that match for me was when Christian delivered the spear, when Christian faked out Randy Orton when he was about to jump off, and Orton was trying to go for the RKO, but Christian knew him so well and said, nope, fake out. Like I said, their chemistry shows. Match was good and ended with a beautiful RKO by Randy Orton. 1, 2, 3, the match is over. Definitely both of these men are looking strong going into Money in the Bank, and we'll see where, this whole All-Star thing leads us. The next thing that happened was a backstage segment between Paul Heyman and Teddy Long. Now, I apologize, I didn't mention before that in between the first match and CM Punk segment, Paul Heyman goes to CM Punk and says, hey, this match you're doing with Del Rio makes no sense. Let me try to get you out of it. Punk's like, no, I know this makes no sense. I still want to fight. I'm the best in the world for a reason. Says, just don't get involved. I got this. This leads to Teddy Long calling Paul Heyman and saying, player, I want you in tonight's match as commentary next to JBL and Michael Cole. Paul Heyman's like, wait, hold up, I don't want to do that because, CM Punk's my best friend. I don't want to, get in this business. Yeah, you know the rest. Paul Heyman goes anyway. Teddy Long's like, well, I want you out there. You can have some great insight. Frankly, backstage doesn't really do it for me with their politicians and their general manager. The next segment we have is, the next match we have is Dolph Ziggler against Drew McIntyre, or 3MB. Now, before the match starts, Dolph Ziggler talks about how, basically the history of everything that's happened so far, about from him catching against Del Rio, from him losing it, from him getting to a cushion, from him losing it to Del Rio at Payback. He says that, I'm not going to come out here and complain, but he does say this. He says, Del Rio's fake, and you know me, I'm the show-off. I've always said I'm arrogant, and I've always said I'm overconfident. That's always, the show-off's the show-off. As you guys know, he's slowly going to a face. I think it's interesting to see what's going to happen with him as a face. It's kind of sad that he could thrive as a heel, but in this day and age of the WWE where heels can't prosper at all with this PG crap, I guess it was just, as long as we get to see more of Dolph Ziggler, this guy is just phenomenal. And it shows, too, with his match with Drew McIntyre. Not saying Drew McIntyre can't wrestle, but, man, did Dolph Ziggler make him look good, in my opinion. Seriously, the match was pretty good. Definitely hitting the zigzag was just great. Got it for the 1, 2, 3, and it's over. And then afterwards, he taunts 3MB by going back into the ring, and they still can't catch him because Ziggler is just that damn fast. He does his signature thing, whatever he does, and that's it. Honestly, I'm looking forward to this match between Del Rio and Ziggler. I hope he wins back the World Heavyweight Championship because, honestly, keeping the strap on Del Rio really doesn't make much sense. And saying that a lot of people say that he's bland and boring, I don't agree with it. Not because I try to be the nice guy, probably. But, a lot of people say he's bland and boring, so it probably would be best for WWE to, remove the strap from Del Rio. But when the hell has WWE listened to us anyway? Anyway, as for the next thing that happens, oh god, Fandango. Let's get through this as quickly as I can. Fandango versus Justin Gabriel. Really, literally nothing special about it. The only good thing about Fandango is Summer Rae. And she looks beautiful, honestly. She just looked drop-dead gorgeous. But, really, he hits a leg drop, Justin Gabriel loses. Real shame, too. Justin Gabriel is one of my favorite WWE superstars right now. Actually, the Intercontinental Championship in my WWE 13 game. WWE 13, the only place you'll actually see superstars get pushed. Sad, but oh so true. Anyway, let's move on to the main event of Smackdown, CM Punk versus Alberto Del Rio. This match was definitely good. Highlights was definitely Del Rio hitting that turnbuckle kick to the head to CM Punk. It was just crazy. Nice variation. Instead of using just like the bottom, he used like the medium one, and he got a lot of airtime, and of course Punk naturally sold it well, but that did look painful. Other highlights is when Del Rio punched Paul Heyman because Paul Heyman was trying to like get him to not hurt CM Punk 9 days away before Money in the Bank. This led to CM Punk getting absolutely furious with Del Rio for assaulting his best friend. Unfortunately, this match ends in a countout. Yeah, main event ending out in the countout, never a good idea. But you know, CM Punk doesn't leave us hanging as he brings Del Rio back into the ring and delivers a devastating GTS to Alberto Del Rio. He goes outside to help his friend Paul Heyman as Michael Cole and JBL wrap things up on Smackdown. And that's pretty much everything that happened. Once again, I apologize for being late. I'll be more courteous this time. And to end this video, seeing that it is Monday and Raw's about to start in half an hour, I'd like to get your views and shares on this Wyatt family. I mean, like, these guys, hopefully these guys will be good. I personally am looking forward to it. I hope you guys around the YouTube, around everywhere, Bleacher Report, even though they can never be happy with their lives, I hope you guys are excited because it looks like these guys are going to come in to deliver. And on a side note, WWE has definitely taken more of an interest to three-man groups. They got guys like The Shield who have just been on a tear recently. They're the Tag Team Champion and the United States Champion, bringing some serious credibility back into those championships. And then there's, okay, maybe it's just The Shield, but, I mean, hell, maybe 3MB can, you know, pull themselves back together. 3MB, why? Why? What? What possessed WWE to go with the three-man rock group? Seriously, like, what possessed them? But before I get into a rant with how 3MB is, like, you know how, you want to know how they're bad? JBL doesn't like them, and JBL is a heel commentator, and the heel commentator usually defends everything a heel does, and JBL is just like, I can't take these guys, they're ridiculous. But anyway, that's what happened on SmackDown. Comment below in this section. You know what to do. Comment. I want to hear your thoughts, you know, your views on how SmackDown was, and if you're anticipating the Wyatt family. Once again, I apologize for being late, and I promise I will be on time. So that's my SmackDown review, and see you later. You guys enjoy Raw. Peace.